Alright, here we are for a Vintage Cube draft, and there are 3 amazing cards in this pack. The most obvious one is obviously Manuscript, and I have to slam dunk take it. It's a little bit unfortunate because now I'm passing around these 2 wonderful white cards and giving the illusion that white is open, when it is in fact not. But frequently you'll do this type of a thing and white will be open anyway. Well, let me clarify, white is never open when I'm drafting. But frequently you'll pass around cards like this and you will still go uncontested. And let's just hope that's what happens, because there's no way I'm passing a Mana Crypt. Oh my god. Soul Ring? Okay, well, this is quite tragic. Stoneforge and Caracas are awesome cards. I'm really concerned now that someone's going to go into white because of Stoneforge, because that's a reasonable thing to do in general. But I don't think I can pass the Soul Ring. Right, Skyclave, better than Disenchant. I think we're taking the Scrap Heap here and praying. We have so many... Oh, I don't know. I want to cut off white. And this is an awesome removal spell. Even if it doesn't quite synergize perfectly with Soul Ring and Mana Crypt, we're taking this first. The 3-2 could wheel. I've seen it happen plenty of times. It obviously cannot block, and for a lot of people that's a turnoff. So yeah, I guess this is a Swift reconfig. It's not exactly the best removal spell, but it can save you in a pinch for sure. Easy Recruiter. We have oodles of mana, and we want to spend it on something. And it only requires 1 white pip. If the Stoneforge wheels, which is a big ask, but if it does, very good start. Just amazing. Another card that would also be really nice to see is Urza Saga, but that's obviously pretty hard to get because everybody wants that one. Yeah, there's a thing that happens frequently where you open power and it's awesome, but because you open power, you get cut, and, you know, it can be rough. Easy History, probably not making the main. We already have so many 3s, and there are many more that will come. And History isn't even really at the top of them. Like, all 3 of these other 3 drops are definitely a step above History. History good too, though. Multiple bodies. Does a little team pump thing. Oh boy, here we go. I am going to take the Karn here. We have enough colorless mana where I could actually kind of see just playing him main, even though that's not normally what you want. And here's where it gets really awkward. I'm going to take the white pip card. So yeah, we're definitely cut, and we're going to be fighting a fierce battle here. But yeah, sometimes it's just what you gotta do. I guess it's Lodestone Golem. Like, I don't normally want to main him in mono white because he makes all of your top end more expensive, but with all of this stuff going on and the fact that we're cut, could definitely see playing him. This one is very hard to splash, but it's just so ridiculously strong, and I don't really see Recurring Nightmare being good in our deck. Yeah, 0 white cards have wheeled, by the way, except somehow Scrap Heap Scrounger wheels. Would love this land, but I mean, a playable that's guaranteed to make it into the main is just better. Not playing any of this stuff. I guess just hate draft the Massacre Worm. I don't know. Sure, we've got some black cards. They don't really do anything. Last pick Endurance, so green might be open. Okay, so this is an easy Selfless Spirit. We're woefully low on 2s, and just generally low on stuff. If the Hangerback Walker wheels, I think we're not going to be in a position to reject it, even though normally we don't really want to play it. Dismember is decent, especially if we are splashing black, which we might need to be. And yeah, easy Spirit. So we're going to have some easy white pickups here for a hot second. Takenuma is a good black land if we are leaning on black. Fatal Push, whatever, but could be played. Showdown is a good card to splash. O-Stone is a decent sideboard option, and especially with all this mana, I could see playing it. I could even see playing it main. But yeah, definitely taking this. Plains Forest Swamp, obviously tempting given our current position, but I'm just cutting hard into white. And if the Triumph makes it back, great, and if not, well, oh well. Oh, okay. Hero is obviously a bummer to miss out on, but if there was ever an Urza Saga deck, this was it. And we can safely put it in the Revoker. Ooh. And put it in the land slot because we have 2 mana sources to fetch with it. I'm actually kind of split here. Recruiter for Revoker is nice. Porcelain Legionnaire is better pressure. I think we take the Revoker here. Suk. We're low on 1-drops. Of course, these 2 things kind of count as 1-drops because they help us dump some stuff fast. I mean, there's like no way I ever play Balance, right? Yeah. So I guess it's Nahiri, or maybe it's Pakrat. I think it's Nahiri, and then because we're not sold on black, and this isn't exactly the best card anyway. This Temple Garden is quite tempting. I think it's better than Unlicensed Hearse, even though we can jam Hearse on turn 1. But now we can look out for maybe some green cards. I'm going to take the Walker here. It's mana sink. It's colorless. Dismember is good regardless of if we're splashing black for real or not. But yeah, taking this. Okay. I think I'd rather take the O-Stone here. Although, maybe it's Fatal Push. It's definitely not Takenuma. I could see Showdown also. That'd mean we're splashing, I don't know. I'm going to take O-Stone. I think that that's correct, actually. In a pinch, well, I guess we could play this card. We're not likely to play the others. I guess we're hate drafting the Archon. And, well, we have like all the Reanimator cards here. If we were going to splash black, I would actually potentially play Damnation. Oh, Pakrat, last pick. Okay, so we need a good amount of playables still. Fractured, eh? We don't have any blue fixing. Forest Mountain Plains. So this is green fixing again. I think I'm taking the Leon and Relic order. It's kind of looking like we're going to get there on mana or on playables. Although it's going to be harder to pick them up on this pack because I think the way the rotation goes, it was easier last pack and it's going to be harder this pack. Let's like cut all of this, and these are kind of lands. Okay, so we we need a lot of playables. So we're probably not going to be able to play mono white, which is an argument to not take Warder. But I don't really have anything good to splash right now anyway. Oh, Retrofitter. Oh, amazing. This is perfect. Unfortunately, this means we don't get to wheel the Flicker Wisp. I don't think Retrofitter is likely to wheel though, and this is perfect with the Urza Saga Mana Crypt Soul Ring stuff. So, yeah, slamming that. Yikes. I guess I'm taking the Silver Blade. It's yet another white heavy 3-drop. Easy wins. We can actually cast the 6-mana mode with all this mana, but sure. I mean, I think we might get there on playables. It's going to be like a whack curve and all of that stuff, but Mana Crypt Soul Ring Saga should help rectify that. Ooh, Oust. Premium removal is one of the things we're lacking, and Oust is premium removal. These are not really castable, so I guess it's Marsh Flats. The Marsh Flats is already good, even if we don't splash back because of the Scrap Heap Scrounger. Ooh. Toski is actually good, and we have 2 pieces of fixing for it, so I could totally see it. I'm taking it over the Kitchen Finks for sure. Okay, Horizon Canopy. Maybe this is going to be Toski. Oh. And we wheel Wisp. Don't think we want the Skoos. This might end up being a Toski deck. It's kind of sick. None of these are a thing. I guess we take the Crucible for the joke where you side it in versus grindy matchups so you can replay Urza's Saga. You never do that, by the way. But at least it's theoretically castable. This is the same joke, but I don't know. Fumancer is the most castable of these. Maybe we play like the Signet as like an additional piece of fixing. Ooh, amazing! This is a good 5-drop. Like it's actually a good card. I would main deck it in White Weenie in general. Wow, Karmic Guide Last. Probably not playing it, but sure. Okay, so let's start by cutting the green stuff. And you're also a green stuff. Okay, so this is 22 non-mana sources. You want to count these kind of as spells. I think the 2 of these count as like half a spell. And I kind of see an argument for Urza's Saga also counting as like half spell, half land. So maybe it really is just boink. Except I guess we replace like this. Marsh Flats, Horizon Canopy, and a single swamp for the Scrap Heap Scrounger. Hilarious. So it obviously loses pretty hard to Swift Artifact Hate, but we're gonna go Saga Soul Ring. Especially if they go Library. I guess they could bounce the Soul Ring. I lose. This is like the worst case scenario. They're not bouncing the Soul Ring, they're just taking it. Oh, I can Flicker Wisp the Soul Ring. Sicko. So I tap this for mana, because I can't do anything with it anyway. I think I do want the Retrofitter Foundry. Pretty hilarious. The Soul Ring untaps so I can immediately activate the Retrofitter Foundry. Karn, Scion of Urza. Right, this is the only way you beat the library, which is by applying some hella pressure. Could board wipe me, of course, but I mean, I've got the Retrofitter, I've got Karn. 5 mana to activate Colonnade, so they can't do it yet. Also, I can use Retrofitter to flip the Avacyn whenever I feel like. It would kill my own Flicker Wisp, so I'm not like in a rush to do it. There's 8, 11, 12. So I guess I'd do this and threaten lethal. Yeah. Right. So we're going up against blue-white. Against what I saw, I don't think I want to side anything in. The Oblivion Stone could be useful, because blue-white often turns into like a weird, here's a bunch of planeswalkers nonsense, and this O-Stone can be good against that. But yeah, I don't see, like, we didn't see any planeswalkers, so. God, that was so funny. Sick. Sol Ring is a card. They could Thieving Skydiver me again, but hopefully the damage is done by then. And I have Skyclave. Wall of Limits. Oh, Disenchant. Oh, okay. Hey, what's fair is fair. Ironic. We built this deck as Retrofitter, Foundry, Urza Saga, Tribal, and it's living up to its promise here. Coercive Portal. Okay. I'll let them draw a card off of it before I Skyclave it. There's a world in which I want a Recruiter here rather than make a Servo. Let me just check the deck list real quick. What can I Recruiter for in this deck? Leon and Draw Quarter, Flicker Wisp, Silverblade, Selfless Spirit. Can't play any of those immediately, so I think I just hold this stuff in hand. And I also think I don't need to make the Servo right now. I can get in for a bunch of damage first and threaten lethal next turn easily. And if they board wipe me, then I can make a Servo end of turn still. You can draw a card. No Carnage for you. Suspicious Stowaway. They can block. They have 3 mana up. They have 2 lethal blockers, so they must, I don't know, have removal or something? I don't know, we'll see. Or 2 lethal attackers, I mean. Heads. Yay. I mean, I don't see why not Skyclave the Suspicious Stowaway. I guess if they kill the Skyclave, the Avgiver, yeah. Just like super guarantee that I get in for lethal, I think. Sure. Keep. And I'm on the draw here. Okay, we know what we're naming with Revoker. Might even be the Signet because of black mana. I think, oh, yeah. Metamorph. Mox Emerald, okay, so we're naming Mox Emerald, I guess. Sounds good. They do have way more artifacts than us right now, which means their tokens are going to start out much bigger. Mox Emerald. Imagine playing a 3-mana 0-drop and then having both of them turned off. Waiting till the end step. It does look like I'm going to be picking up Soul Ring, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, brutal. They only have Mox Emerald in their deck to fetch with the Saga. I mean, they do get to smash me here. End step. Make a guy and tap. Make a guy. Okay, and we have a handful of stuff to cast. I think we just want the Soul Ring. And I think we pressure them back. Yeah, okay. I'm okay trading off Construct. I could go Skyclave on Signet. No, I'm going to go Odestone, I think. Memory Deluge. Smack. Goes. Okay. Galarian Academy, that's scary. I guess I attack with these two and see what they do. They go to 5. Okay. Maybe I just want a Spectral. Here we can see our own Woodstone Golem hurting us. Four mana, hanging back for 2. Signet. Mindslaver. Okay. They can get me pretty good here. Interesting choice. Oh, I guess, okay. They get to like waste the Recruiter, and they don't know what's in my deck. construct will shrink from all of this. Yep. Then they're going to Swift reconfig something. A spirit. Okay. Amusing. Gilded Lotus. Okay, they're getting close now. Red, black, green, blue, colored. Okay. In fact, yeah, they should be able to also just activate the Golos. So yeah, it's getting a little bit scary, to say the least. If they attack with the Construct, I think I chump with the Swift reconfig Spirit. Oh, Upheaval. Interesting. They do get a lot of mana, but they lose their big Construct. So I guess we see what happens. They have the Planarian Academy. I guess they're declining to replay Golos for some reason. Counterspell? Oh, I see. That's why. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have kept one of those planes. I should have discarded History. Inkwell. Okay. Has Trample. I do have Council's Judgment as a potential top deck, which means I have to play Retrofitter and hope for the best. What do you get? Bribery. Okay. Oh, instant lethal, right? I guess, let's see how this works. I don't know, is the answer, but we'll find out. Does it work? It doesn't. Okay. Clever move by the opponent. I respect it. Oh, Metamorph, okay. Oh, that must have been a misclick. But yeah, if we top deck exactly the Council's Judgment, I suppose it's not impossible to win. But it's pretty grim. Relic Order, eh? Generally a good card against them, but not gonna do it here. Alright. Versus artifacts. O-Stone could be relevant. I'm kind of inclined on the play not to side in the O-Stone, but on the draw I might. Use Mox Emerald player. Net. Okay, we can answer that nicely with Recruiter into nope, they don't. They didn't have another land. Recruiter into. I guess Skyclave is better for curve. Well, Relic Order is also good versus it. No, because we have the Thalia, so I guess Relic Order. Actually, Flicker Wisp. Let's Relic Order it. because that's the best with the curve here. Time walk. Sure thing. Sometimes you just need to desperation time walk. They should have attacked with the walker. I wasn't going to block. Assault Monolith. Nice. Yoink. Yes. The Assault Monolith is a little bit concerning, but hopefully they just tap it to play Golos, and then I wins and make a construct. Bribery. Okay. I mean, this is kind of like Golos. Whatever it is. Okay. Flicker Wisp. Sure. Oh, okay. They get to untap that way. That's nice. So there's a real question of, do I play around Upheaval here? Yeah, you know what? I don't mind trading off. They have other more concerning creatures that they can play anyway, that I can exile in the future, and I'm getting close to overload on wins. So, sure. You get back your Signet. Metamorph. On what? Assault Monolith. Okay, so they're clearly planning to do the thing next turn, I guess. I don't have lethal either way, so I'm making a Saga token. And then if I spend 3 mana here, get Crypt and play Plains. I still am holding up Avacyn, okay. Crypt because when they go Upheaval, I want to go Plains, Crypt, Winds of Abandon, and finish them off. This is assuming they copy my Avacyn with the, if they somehow copy my Avacyn with the Metamorph. Yep. Okay. There goes the hanger back. Mox. Assault Monolith. Galari Signet. Okay. They do have Blue Boo open right now. Okay, they don't have Boo Boo open anymore. Amusing. Do they have a bounce spell? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. This was exactly what we planned for, so no worries. Yoink. Remember how I said early in this game Avacyn can actually be pretty good against Upheaval? Well, case in point. Do I side in the O-Stone? It's really good versus, alright, I'm going to float a bunch of mana and try to Upheaval you, and then you're like, alright, I will destroy all the mana rocks, and now we're on even playing ground. But don't know. It does also provide another answer to Inkwell, which they could have a Tinker for. I'm kind of down, I think, over Lodestone. I don't think Lodestone is doing me any favors in this matchup. Let's just hope I have an insane hand, unlike last game. Well, it's not an insane hand, but it's got plenty of interaction, so we're keeping it. We do want to draw some mana sources. Oh, okay. Now it's an insane hand. Easy, just do that. I think we're about to get our Danto Vanguard countered, but well, I don't know. If I hold up, no, because next turn I can go O-Stone plus Relic Order. Obviously, so here's the consideration. I can't go Skyclave plus Vanguard next turn anyway, or I can do that, right? But I can't do Skyclave plus Relic Order. But I think, yeah, I think we'll just ram into the counterspell. And if they don't have it, then that's sick. Oh, there we go. They didn't have it. Hopefully they just like Basalt Monolith or something. Sure. Of course, this is weak against Upheaval. But I think we're going to kill them here before they ever get the Heal. And just for mana efficiency's sake, let's play this. I don't like that. Something like Wormcoil would be annoying. Or even just Golos, or Gilded Lotus, okay. Well, this Crypt does make us better against this Heevil that seems to be coming. And I guess we play the Plains out. Let's see what they got. Notably, O-Stone plus a Danto Vanguard is nice. I guess if they do Heevil, they don't actually have a lot of mana to work with, because Workshop doesn't exactly work. Put a Fate counter on this permanent. Revoker, that's a good one. I mean, let's start by attacking, I guess, like Mystic Confluence or something is the concern. Or a Cryptic maybe to tap my board. Cryptic, okay. Tap draw. Okay. Now we Revoker on Gilded Lotus. Cut them off of a bunch of mana. And we don't need to... No, we need the Crypt if we want to destroy the board, but if we do destroy the... I guess we keep the Order and the Vanguard. Okay, I think we do this. Am I supposed to exile the Signet? No, I'm not going to do it. It's a close call. IMO. Golos, sure. Getting up an island. Oh, getting Urza Saga, that's right. Okay. Okay, don't like that. I mean, we do currently have them beat, I think, still. Because this O-Stone is really awkward for them. Equal. Giant hangerback. Giant hangerback. Okay. Yeah, we get to exile that, so that's fine. See, holding onto the Skyclave was a great idea. Okay. And they have no cards in hand. They have a construct that they can make, but I think this is an easy GG's. Let's just put a fate counter on another 3-power guy. And let's do this thing. Heads. I win. Yay. 2 for 2. Oh, Selfless Spirit! Should have been putting the counters on my mana all along. Boink. They have 2 blockers. I have 4 attackers, 2 of which are lethal on their own. And I am going to play out the Spirit. I can no longer kill with O-Stone, but if something crazy happens, I get to at least protect my board anyway. This combat. But this should be lethal. Yep. Oh, no blocks, okay. Nice. Opponent says, GG's, nice deck. And they had some pretty scary stuff as well. Alright, we're in the finals. Thank God I noticed the mic was plugged into the wrong port. This is an easy keep. We're on the draw. Hoping to draw stuff to do with mana, because we have lots of mana. One of those rare games where you don't mind if they go turn 1 Mox. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go turn 1 Giver. They're holding up Mana Tithe. Interesting. Well, at this point I'm gonna go Soul Ring Thalia, I think. I would prefer to play this Revoker and gain value off of him. And the Thalia could be good here. Who knows what they're doing here? They haven't played any. Oh, Caracas. That's annoying. Oh, Mentor. Okay, definitely going to Apparition that bad boy. And I think I'm still holding up this Revoker. Because they could slam Gideon, they could slam Elspeth. and I don't know which. And they could slam something else entirely. I guess they can't slam Gideon or Elspeth this turn thanks to the Thalia. A lot of considerations there. Basically, if I pro colorless it, then they can go STP on Skyclave and eat the Thalia. And I'm not I'm not into that. Fortunately, we have the Soul Ring, so we have lots of mana to waste. And yeah, waste it we will. Revoker, by the way, cannot answer the Caracas. I'm still going to keep holding it here. Council's Judgment. Okay. On Giver, presumably. Okay. Giver, indeed. Now they can bounce the Thalia with no impunity, and my life is a little bit painful. Let's start with drawing a card. Okay. Yep. Don't really know what they're doing. We're obviously flooding a little bit. Swift reconfiguration is kind of funny on Revoker. If they like exile target creature, I can swift reconfigure it if I really need it to stay in play. Who do they exile here? Probably Selfless Spirit? Could be Skyclave. Okay, they went for Skyclave. Yeah, I guess that Giver of Runes was really a problem for them. Although, they could have Skyclaved it if they had... If they had the Skyclave at the time. Okay. That's not a bad draw. Play the Plains. Now we can't attack with the Thalia, so they can just bounce it. End step. I think now we put this into play as material. I'm going to name Elspeth Knight Errant because that's the one I'm most concerned about. I think. Cards like GT and Parallax Wave, also very scary. Somehow I feel like this is more likely to be Planeswalkers, just based on their deck composition. Or, I don't know. We haven't really seen that much of their deck, but Council's Judgment makes me suspicious. I wonder if I'm supposed to swift reconfiguration the Thalia, and then all their stuff just costs extra. If they Parallax Wave me here and I didn't name it with the Phyrexian Revoker, it's going to be really sad. Okay, they had the Gideon. Obviously, now I wish that I'd named Gideon. That was also a potentially concerning option. And of course they have a selfless spirit of their own. And Swift reconfiguration is showing up pretty embarrassingly here. Interesting, no attacks. Oh, nice. Cool. I think I just killed the Gideon here. And I think now I'm playing a reluctant defense. If I can pick up Urza Saga, I'm going to crack this open. But in the meantime, I think they're going to get some on me. Especially if they find mana sinks of their own. Speaking of mana sinks, I don't think the Swift reconfiguration does anything against it. I guess I can hope for them to misclick. Two paid. Yeah. So they get to come crashing in, and my life is pain. I think we chump because Caracas has it beat anyway, and I'm just going to remove this attacker from combat. They can animate it, but it will still be removed from combat. Okay. Don't have a lot of time here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. If they brick and draw a lot of lands, and I don't brick and I draw a lot of useful cards, is there a point to that? I don't think so. I think they were testing it out. They should definitely be attacking me in the air, at the very least. Okay, I think I want to trade Spirit for the 5/5, unfortunately. And if they have an exile removal spell, then I don't get the trade even on the Containment Priest, because only one power on defense here. So I'm going to have to swing for the fences, unfortunately. very lukewarm attacks on their part. I would definitely be attacking more, I think, if I were them. Nice. Oh man, this is so good. Boink. They do get to attack in the air now, and I have nothing in the air. Oh no, I have the Fickle Wisp. Man, Fickle Wisp is just so good. I guess we attack. Now we're the aggro. Enjoy not being in the lead anymore. Oof. I will let this trade go through. You have to protect the Skyclave yourself. I'm not paying for life. And if you don't protect it, that's fine. Yeah. A good old game of chicken. This unlocks my flying attacks. Interesting that they chose to kill the Revoker. Maybe Elspeth is their card in hand. Because obviously these knights are about to become Chungus's next turn. Thank you, priest. They're asking me, why didn't my creature come back? The answer is containment priest. What do they got? They do have the Elspeth. I mean, it's a terrifying card. Fortunately, I'm pressuring their life total hard enough that they can't afford to just jump at me. Oh, I hate that. Please draw something good. No, it's not good. So Donta Vanguard is a worthless attacker, so I guess I think I'm swinging all at Elspeth here. Just need to gain control of this board again. And Adeline is also a problem, of course. I could see swinging at their face. What happens if I swing everyone at face? Adeline eats the Vanguard. I mean, I can pay for life. They take 3, going to 5, and then they have to chump and either chump and trade. They have like this knight that they can crew up with like Adeline plus the soldier. Like there's an argument, this is really hard, there's an argument to just racing on face, but no. Elspeth flies the Adeline, so I super need to pressure the Adeline here as hard as I can. I think I'm attacking it with the Vanguard as well. This makes it harder for them to crew up. Could do pay the 4. My knights having vigilance is actually super clutch. They could plus the Adeline to fly. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. They can always Caracas their Adeline, which is a major bummer. But yeah. Anyway, I'm wondering if they're supposed to fly the Adeline here. They didn't, but I'm not sure if that's correct. they let it trade. I wonder what the deal is with that. Noise. Scrapheap Scrounger is a decent draw here because I already have the Marsh Flats. I'm going to attack face with the Vanguard. Fuck. Of course they drew a banger. Wow, this is incredibly bad. Okay, I'd probably lose now for sure. I guess it explains why they didn't bounce the Adeline. Because this is pretty good for them. Should probably exile Vanguard and then they eat the Flicker Wisp. I do get a 3/3 out of this, I guess. Right? I think it's a 3/3. Yeah, exile Vanguard. But yeah, now they have 8 damage in the air. Jesus. Because they can jump the Skyclave. Interesting. They're not going for the aggro. I guess they have lethal next turn anyway. Okay. Flooded out too hard. So, what do we want versus white? Oh, stone's okay. I mean, I think mostly we just want to not draw poorly like we did this game. I think we're bringing O stone on the draw if we win game 2. Yeah, I don't think I bring in anything else. Horizon Canopy I could see siding out, but it's marginal. I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, keep. I think we bottom the Paladin. It's either the Paladin or the Avacyn. I guess Avacyn. Although, no, yeah, fine. If they have like a disenchant effect on Soul Ring, obviously I am really screwed then. Hopefully we just top deck planes and go Thalia, Retrofitter, Foundry activation. Nice. Beautiful. I think we do go Thalia. We can always Skyclave this thing later. Double level? Selfless Spirit. Okay. probably be skyclaving that, as we can beat this on the ground anyway. Okay, Phyrexian Revoker is too much more mana efficient. Let's name Student of Warfare, right? Or is it the Selfless Spirit? Student of Warfare, because we're going to exile. I guess I could have played the Skyclave and upgraded this into a fire. Adeline. Okay. Maybe I'm going to be skyclaving that instead. Okay, I will trade that off. Now I really want to draw a land. Or I guess a 1-drop would be fine. No, because I don't have 1-drops like that. Okay. Gonna waste a little bit of mana. Powerful. Very powerful. I think we should be able to... Yeah, I mean, it's going to come back and exile something eventually. But yeah, we're going to be able to get this back with fires. And they're going to get to draw some cards in the meantime, but in the long run, pretty good odds that we end up ahead here. Hangerback a Walker. I think I'm playing Spirit and holding up Retrofitter. O-ring on the Spirit. Sure. Land. Okay. Unfortunately, I think the priority is to get a fire into play first. Although, how big are the constructs? 5/5s that grow. Let's get this walker into play. Caracas on Thalia is pretty annoying. Yep. Black Lotus. What the hell are they Black Lotusing for? I am going to cry if it's Walking Bliss. Okay. Interesting. So I guess I make a flyer in response. And then I have to choose. Yeah, okay. They chose correctly. Especially if they have another removal spell in hand, which is plausible. I think I take the damage here. I would like to be able to activate the Hangerback Walker once or twice before sacrificing it. Nice. And now we should be able to just take the game. Yoink. Yoink. What do they got here? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, they have Containment Priest? Okay, apparently not. This plays around Tithe, lets me Hangerback Walker. Oh, well they misplayed that. Wow. They don't know how Containment Priest works at all. I mean, they were asking me last game, why didn't my thing come back? They could have prevented all of this, but they just chose not to because they don't know. And now I am the Monarch. So obviously, I probably should have lost this game if they just played the Priest correctly. I don't know what compelled them, but I guess I have 2 fewer creatures, so I have insufficient blockers, so they get the Monarch back, but then I have 2 more flyers, so it becomes back and forth, I guess. Okay, Sun Titan is annoying. I do have 1 flyer, I guess, so that's something. But every time they attack with the Sun Titan, they can bring it back. Oh! Huh! It's the Priest again. Well, okay. Things are going good. Yeah. It would be a lot harder to win without all of their contributions to my victory, but I guess they're just not experienced. Oh, Krakus is so good against... Oh, okay. That's actually not true. It's not so good against it because... it still makes my stuff indestructible. Okay, I got my 6/6s. I think I attack with one of them. Yep. And I think I'm holding up Avacyn and Reconfig, I guess. Okay, I'm behind on time here. I gotta start playing faster. Flicker Wisp, nice. So that kills the Sun Titan. Unless they like kill their own priest, I guess. Actually, there's no point in doing this. What you give me? Okay. Alright. I'm 2 minutes behind. I'm on the draw. Lodestone doesn't seem good against them. And Oblivion Stone does. So let's do that. And let's play fast. Might be abbreviated commentary. Until they have the Mana Crypt, so turn to Karn or Skyclave as needed. We take those. Here we can see all the double white pips being awkward. Okay. Please be Skyclaveable, please be Skyclaveable. Elspeth, 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 Elspeth. Fuck! That's annoying. I think I play history first. This makes for good pressure. And then I can play Karn or Skyclave and hold up Swift Reconfig. Although Swift Reconfig on Gideon doesn't really do anything, I guess. Vryn Wingmare. Okay. I don't think I block. Lost the flip. Oh, that's nice. Plan is just to attack this Gideon down. Council's judgment on what? Skyclave? Skyclave. So this gives them a blocker, I guess. Okay. Remove your attacker. Nice, won the flip. Yep. Begone. Alright, and we should be cruising from here. They already used Calstone's Judgment. They could have O-Ring, but yeah, I guess that's the main thing here. Zero value specialist. Sure thing, buddy. On the flip, nice. Sure. That's nice. Opponent just said, sure, like a dream. I'm not sure exactly what it means. Oh, okay, I know now. It means I win. Ooh, GG's. And yeah, where's our deck? So, you know, not your standard mono white, lots of weak cards like Lodestone Golem and Karn, but it totally offset by the Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, Urza Saga package, in the context of which Retrofitter is absolutely disgusting. Retrofitter without the Crypt and Soul Ring, still decent. Happily play it in White Weenie with Saga. Without the Saga, I'm not sure. Maybe. Having those late game mana sinks is really nice. Like, we don't have Jite, we don't have Sword of Fire and Ice, we don't have Clamp, we have nothing. Except for this Retrofitter Foundry, and I guess kind of like Recruiter for Walker is a thing, Walker on its own, obviously. Winds of Abandon, kind of. Sometimes in the sideboard, Oblivion Stone. But, yeah. Retrofitter Foundry in the context of our deck is awesome. In the context of an average White Weenie deck, I think you often still play it, but if you have other mana sinks, maybe not necessarily, or maybe you side it in. And yeah, I mean, it's an unusual White Weenie deck, but with a somewhat typical gameplay, I would say. Sometimes your control, sometimes your tempo, and sometimes your aggro. So there you go.